going on, Jerome? So, of course, we know that Justin Jefferson is the best wide receiver in the National Football League, but we want more. We want some more recognition. Frankly, I feel like Jefferson has been the most valuable player in the league for quite a while now, right? But as we know, the NFL MVP award is basically a quarterback, sometimes running back award. Right, that's basically it. So the AP, Associated Press, is the MVP of note. They've been awarding MVP since 1957. There has been one defensive tackle, Alan Page, 1971. For that, we thank you. 1986, Lawrence Taylor won. And then 1982, a kicker won NFL MVP. Strike shortened season. Mark Mosley, stud, right? The rest have been quarterbacks and a couple running backs. That's it. No wide receiver has ever won NFL MVP. No wide receiver has finished top 2 in the MVP voting, which is just disgusting at a certain point. Frankly, I feel like they should do a quarterback award and then a everyone else most valuable player award. That's what they should do, right? And Jefferson is the only wide receiver to be a finalist in NFL MVP voting in 2022 after your Magic Harper ride, fun season. Jefferson finished 5th. It was the first year of ranked choice voting. He ended up with 11% share behind, of course, 4 quarterbacks. Yeah, Mahomes, who ran away with it, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, whatever at a certain point, right? But Jefferson did win Offensive Player of the Year as consolation prize. Oh, here you go. Here's the MVP for everybody else. Go ahead. Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. It's whatever, right? And at a certain point, it's stupid, right? Are you not entertained by the best wide receiver in the game? And here's what's even more stunning. Like Jamar Chase. Yes, legally you have to mention Jamar Chase every time you talk about Justin Jefferson. He won the Triple Crown last year. Right, a lot of catch-up mode in Cincinnati last year, but he only got 6 points. 6 points in the NFL MVP voting. Josh Allen ran away with it. Actually, it was close to him and Lamar Jackson. Saquon had a historic running back season, and he was still a distant third. And then quarterbacks. And basically, Chase had 6 votes. Sam Darnold had 3 votes. That's how it was. Like, you have one of the greatest wide receiver seasons of all time versus, hey, you're not garbage this year, except for the final week. Except they vote before the regular season ends, which is just stupid. Yeah. Anyways, but it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot for Justin Jefferson to win MVP, but I feel like the criteria is coming up. I feel like Jefferson could win the NFL MVP this season for a couple reasons. Long story longer, Eric Edholm over at NFL.com. Ooh, by the way, that jersey looks good. Looks good. At 2025 NFL MVP, one candidate from each NFC team, and for the Vikings, it's Justin Jefferson. There might be a time when J.J. McCarthy emerges as an MVP candidate. It's very soon. But thrust him into that level in 2025 at your own risk. If there's ever a case to be made for a wide receiver winning the award, it's likely with a guy as insanely gifted as Jefferson playing with a quarterback who might be something of a game manager this season. Assistant to the regional game manager. Jefferson is on a record-breaking start to his career in spite of some inconsistent quarterback play in Minnesota. Kirk Cousins, the Pastronaut, Nick Mullins, the Mormon Missile, Slinging Sam Darnold, a.k.a. America's quarterback. Yeah. Other than that, man. But Jefferson was arguably the best non-quarterback in the league that season. 2022. And he's absolutely capable of achieving that level again if he can beef up his touchdown totals a bit and do so in a season where McCarthy might not boast Bofa passing totals. It's hard to delegitimize his MVP chance, which, again, this is my problem with the MVP award. Like, Jefferson had a historic 2022 season, and Jamar Chase had an absolutely historic 2024 season. They didn't even get a sniff. All right, so what's the point of having the MVP award? But there's a couple of ways that Jefferson can get it. Number one, which I didn't mention, it's built in, Triple Crown. Win the Triple Crown, that's the baseline. Lead the NFL in receptions, in receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. So he's got to bump up those receiving touchdown numbers, which it's weird. It's weird, right? Where it's not a touchdown machine. A little bit of Julio Jones adjacent going on. Vikings win the division and the 1 seed. Remember, it's a regular season award, so playoffs is icing on the cake. All right, but go in as a 1 seed, win the division, have a great season. McCarthy, good, but not MVP level. Again, the game manager role could be seen as that. Plus, the media just despises J.J. McCarthy for whatever reason. So even if he does well, I don't think that the voters will give him credit. Where Jefferson is a household name, and they voted him Offensive Player of the Year. They're like, okay. A couple signature moments. I mean that catch against Buffalo was a signature moment in 2022. We need a couple. We need a couple this year. Sports Center, top 10 all-time highlights, rolled on repeat over and over again. NFL films. That's what's up. Also, elite quarterbacks and also running backs have a down year. All right, so Lamar, Josh Allen, Mahomes, Jalen Hurts. They're just like, like they're good, but Yeah, like no one has a breakaway season because obviously it's a quarterback award, and we need everyone to be blunt. Like this needs to be Leicester City winning the Premier League, where all the big boys are down, but then they just rise up like a phoenix is. So I feel like Jefferson could definitely be the fox in the box this year. I feel like he could have a phenomenal season, and the Vikings are set up to have success this year. And McCarthy, first year as a starter, you could be seen as a game manager, and I think that's how it all comes together. Then eventually I feel like, yes, I mean the perfect storm is coming, and this season, winning the division, getting the 1 seed, come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Could Jefferson win the MVP this season? Yes. Yes. Let us know your thoughts. Our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.